The food, I was told this morning by a very learned man, it's medicine. And we must make sure that we take that medicine properly. By killing animal, we are not going to feed ourselves and become mentally alert. Therefore, I told the chairman that when I talk of natural food, I mean food grown without any pesticide, without any chemicals. Our food is enough processed today to be ill enough not to be called natural. Who better than Mahatma Gandhi was born vegetarian. He lived like a vegetarian all his life and preached vegetarianism. A question comes in mind when people ask you, oh, if we don't use pesticide, are we going to grow enough in this world for us? We need a lot of food. And Mahatma Gandhi said in his words, the world has enough for man's need, but not enough for man's greed. And that is a very, very true saying. We live in a beautiful world where nature has given us fruit to cleanse our bodies and vegetables in order to build the body. And we don't use it enough. We are insatiable, which means we are never satisfied. The average US citizen uses 30 times more resource than an ordinary vegetarian in the Indian subcontinent or Asia. The body today is burdened with chemicals because we put the pesticides on the crop, and the nature gives rain and all the water goes down, and we draw the water from the well, and that's contaminated. So it's a very, very vicious kind of a circle. Now we've got ourselves into that circle. The rich man produced pesticide and promised the farmer that he will get more yield and he will grow faster. It did. We cannot deny that. It did for a time. But we have made our land in this situation. We brought it ourselves. We need to re-energize. Like we work hard, we go to sleep, we get our energy back. We need to re-energize our land again, because the motherland is the land that gives us the crop. If we don't do it, it will be too late. The professor this morning was talking about the global warming. We all know it's coming, it's here, tsunami was here. This is a very, very big and complicated topic. The picture here shown of tomatoes grown organically. They will not be the same shape like they have come out of a factory. Now you go to a supermarket, everything is the same size, and we don't wash it. We buy apples, and that pesticide residue is on that. Indeed, pesticide is in it too. So we've got to grow our crop correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, organically. This is a study that we did in Jaipur, where only 80 farmers joined our club. And we told them that feed your land the same thing that you fed a long time ago. Now, these 80 farmers, I am lucky to say that they were always farming organically. They did not afford any chemicals. So that was a bit lucky. The answer is the simple technologies that were used years ago and using all the natural substances that are available on that farm all the time. They were. Vermiculture is something that was introduced, simple technology. There are worms in the earth. Those worms by nature, eat something like cow dung, and at that particular moment, there's 1% energy, and they emit out 5% energy. That energy is energizing, re-energizing your land. And very simple method. It's been proven. From 80 farmers 3 years ago, Chairman, now we have got 101,000 farmers. 3 years. And all of them are certified by the bodies in the West. Well, that is a great thing, that unless I did it myself and made it possible, it's very difficult and it is not very good to claim. We will have, at the end of this year, close to 250,000, out of which 125,000 will be certified. And they produce the herbal manure by the method that I've just spoken about. We get a crop just as Mother Nature wanted us to eat. But now that we've got good crop, good vegetables, we have to treat them with respect. But Indian cooking treats them with a little bit of contempt. We overcook. We use a lot of oil and we overcook everything, and the energy goes out, the nutrients go out. But here in China, in Taiwan, in Asia, you know how to cook it. So that is a very good way. You don't overcook vegetables. The vegetables taste crunchy and nutrient remains there. But let me criticize you for using too much oil, too much frying, too much salt. Now, salt actually brings the flavor of the food up. So we sprinkle a little more and the flavor comes, we say, it's lovely. But that causes blood pressure, and all of us know that. A little drop of soy sauce can contain 6, 7, 8 grams of salt. Now, I should consume 5 grams of salt a day, but I consume more. So you become slave of your habits. You also use too much sugar, sweet and sour, great deal of sugar. So we can use food and treat it with respect it deserves. We feed ourselves too much. Eat less. Mahatma Gandhi said, eat 1 chapati less than your hunger. Now, I was told by the medical doctors that brain tells you immediately, so stop eating. So eat less. Eat vegetarian, and the known facts are the cholesterol level, that is low, blood pressure level, that goes right and low. And ladies and gentlemen, that gives you a happy life. Thank you for listening to me.